So I work at the Pioneer Valley Planning Commission. We're your regional planning agency for the 43 cities and towns in Hampden and Hampshire counties. For those of you from the Berkshires, you have the Berkshire Regional Planning Commission. In Franklin County, you have the Franklin Regional Council of Governments. And I would like to say that we've been involved in equity for, I guess, about most recently in 5 years, but for 15 years, I had the happy assignment of building our sustainability program at the Pioneer Valley Planning Commission. And for everybody who knows about sustainability, there are 3 E's: the environment, the economy, and equity. And so as we build our sustainability program, we have built equity in. And happily, we have learned from PolicyLink. So basically, we've done, or tried to do, everything that Amanda advised. Recently, we've completed 3 years of work on the Sustainable Knowledge Corridor project, which has developed a sustainability plan for the Pioneer Valley, and then extending into Connecticut. Both Berkshire and Franklin County also had these grants and have recently developed sustainability plans. One of the things that, that happened when President Obama was elected was a lot of people who had been pushing the federal government to do better came into the federal government, and particularly in the Department of Housing and Urban Development. So when our regions were awarded these grants, we were mandated to involve people who have been too often left out of traditional planning processes. And that was huge. So obviously the reason why things change and are successful is because everybody pushes from the bottom up, and eventually, you know, we actually get to influence the way things are done from the top down. So in terms of tool, Amanda talked about they've been doing equity assessments for some regions. Some really lucky regions got PolicyLink staff to do their equity assessments. We did ours ourselves with some assistance from the Connecticut Fair Housing Center. And so this is available. It summarizes a lot of that same information that Amanda talked about and that Partners has been able to do for the city of Springfield, but for the whole knowledge corridor. So it's our 43 cities and towns in Hampden and Hampshire counties, and then extending into Connecticut. Another resource I want to share with you all, which you can get at our website, which is pvpc.org, is a Springfield Data Atlas. And this takes you in a lot of the data that's in the Springfield Equity Assessment. This dives you in by neighborhood, where the neighborhood data is available. So this Springfield Data Atlas is available on our website. And again, the reason why I think we're successful in the success that we've had is because of collaborations. And as planners, we're trained to understand that we don't know everything. Our job is to get the right people around the table, and oftentimes, obviously, that's the community groups. But so I've been really privileged to work with people like Frank and Jessica and other staff at Partners for a Healthier Community, the folks from Nuestras Raíces in Holyoke and the Holyoke Food and Fitness Policy Council, the Center for New Americans, there are so many amazing resources in our region that have basically told us what to do. And so as long as we listen to the people who know what we need to do, we can advance equity. One thing I want to also highlight, which I'm not sure if we got our handouts at the registration table, is November 13th, we're facilitating in collaboration with the Department of Public Health, Partners, and other groups, the Mason Square Health Task Force, the City of Springfield, a Hampden County Public Health Improvement Forum. So please sign up for that. It's November 13th at the Holyoke Community College Kittredge Center. And we're going to learn from Worcester to try and make sure that Hampden County is no longer last in the county rankings of the Commonwealth in terms of public health. The other thing in terms of tools and resources, unfortunately the timing didn't quite sync up, but as I said, we've just finished this 3-year really wonderful civic engagement, equity, capacity building effort. And we partnered again. Knowing who to work with is really the key to success and collaboration and sharing power. So we partnered with Joseph Krupczynski, who's a professor at an architecture program here at UMass. And then we partnered with our United Way organizations to get to the community groups. And then where the United Way wasn't strong, we worked directly with local groups. And so we had a really robust engagement effort over the last 3 years. And eventually it got into capacity building. And so a report of that effort will be available in the next couple weeks on our website again. And it includes engagement tools as well as a video highlighting some of the capacity building and just a lot of detail, and it does some of the work so you guys don't have to in terms of finding what's the appropriate what are the tools for the appropriate audiences that you're trying to get involved. So again, I'd say the key to our success, any success that we've had, is again sharing data, sharing credit, sharing information, sharing resources, sharing knowledge, and sharing expertise. And we have no stable money, so everything that we have, the work that we can do is all based on securing grants. And again, the way that we've been successful is collaborating with the appropriate groups and being called on by our partners to apply for money when they can't. So we were so privileged to be able to receive the funding from the Centers for Disease Control to expand the Live Well Springfield initiative in Springfield over the last 2 years, and partner with amazing community-based organizations and obviously Partners for a Healthier Community to advance that work. But again, so I know it's as Frank said, it's horrible to have to compete with one another for funding, but if you can find an organization like us, and we're happy to do it for anybody in Hampden and Hampshire County, who has a lot of capacity because we've been in existence for 52 years, we're really good at managing money, we'll be the pass-through to get the money out to all of you who do the work on the ground. Thank you.